Hello, fellow followers, and welcome to FanZcene. And today I have for you, how about something original? A couple days ago, I was scrolling through Twitter, as one does, and I came across this tweet by Amazon Prime Video that says, "What movie or TV show would you like to see a remake or reboot of?" My simple answer is none. At this moment in time, I would like to see no more remakes or reboots of any movies or any TV shows. And I do want to put this out front. I am not against remakes. I am not against reboots. I think they can be done, and I'm sure there are tons of movies out there. Heck, there are some movies out there that I personally would like to see remade or rebooted or even continued in a sequel form. But at this moment in time, I don't want those. I don't want them because since the early 2000s or mid 2000s, for almost 10, 15, almost 20 years, we've been getting nothing but sequels, remakes, and reboots. And I'm fine with sequels, and I'm fine with franchises. I'm wearing a Karate Kid shirt, so I'm fine with that. Like Cobra Kai is awesome. I've talked about that before. That's a great way to respect something and sort of do a continuation right with new characters and new ideals and everything. Sequel boots, though I'm not really, that's something kind of new now as well too, where they're taking these franchises and kind of making sequels of them, but adding in new cast, new characters, and they're kind of soulless and devoid of what so many of us liked in the originals with the originals. Sometimes we just want to see the original cast, and there's a way to do those movies with that original cast and a new story and be creative and use what came before it and add in fresh faces. And that can be done, but it doesn't seem to it's being done today in today's day and age. And most movies and entertainment and TV shows are just content driven. It's just all algorithm. It's made for streaming services now. We're losing that theater going experience because of this, and it kind of sucks. And all these studios and corporations, they tend to just want to make remakes, reboots, because the name sells. The name sells. So they can take that name and they can do with it whatever they want and say, hey, you guys remember this property that you guys loved when you were a kid, or you remember this property? We're making a new one. We're rebooting it. We're remaking it. We're making a sequel boot. You're going to love it. And then a lot of us fall for it, and it's crap. It's crap. And anytime you hear the words subversion, modernized, or even diversity, you can guarantee that this sequel, remake, reboot, or whatever is going to be trash. And more than likely, it will divide the fan base, because is that what we need more of? More division amongst everybody? And most of the people will have critiques of these remakes and reboots, and those people will be labeled as just haters and stuff, and no, they won't be listened to, which is ridiculous. And I don't know, man. I'm not trying to go into a whole big thing here. I don't want to see no more remakes or reboots at this time. I just don't. I want to see something original. I want to see something creative. I want, some of the reasons why I do my channel the way I do, and I cover a lot of stuff from the past, like the 80s and 90s mostly, is because I've gone back and I've found so many great movies all the way back to the 50s that were so original, so creative. And to me, they're new, because not only have I watched the movies that I really enjoyed and loved growing up as a kid, but thanks to documentaries that I've discovered along the way, like the In Search of Darkness and In Search of Tomorrow documentaries, and just going back and looking through the catalog of the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, 90s, and all these physical media releases I like to cover, I found so many great movies. And yes, they may be old, but they're still new. They're still new to me. And it just makes me long for more original movies, more creative movies, more risk-taking. And until that happens in entertainment again, we're not going to get very good entertainment. We're going to continue to get these remakes, reboots, sequel boots. And we're getting a White Men Can't Jump remake, reboot. Why do we need a White Men Can't Jump remake, reboot? That movie was awesome as is. Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes. That movie was just great, and I don't care to see a remake or reboot of that movie. I don't care. It could be great. It really could. But do we really need it? No, we don't. But more than likely, it won't be good, and more than likely, it will divide people, like so many other remakes and reboots have. It's just, I just want. I don't know, say I just want some creative entertainment. I want the story to come first. I want the characters to be fleshed out and developed. I want just to be entertained, because we've lost that entertainment. And I don't need it to lean one way politically or one way politically the other way. I don't need that. It's there's a lot of the stuff like that we often talk about here on YouTube, or people have talked about with the modernized and subversion and all that. That has always been in a place of like movies. It's always had a spot in movies and entertainment, mostly in the independent area where they could be explored and they have their own nice little niche audience. But these corporations have kind of pushed that into these mega budget movies and franchises and name brands and remakes and reboots. And it's just not good. And it's not working. It's not working. So I say, Amazon Prime, give me something new. Give me something creative. Give me something original, and then maybe eventually down the line we can have a couple remakes or reboots, but let's not fall back into the pattern of, okay, now this remake and this reboot hit, so let's keep doing remakes and reboots. You know what I'm saying? Start with the originality first, then maybe we'll get back to that, but don't go overboard again, because we just don't need to keep going in that direction. Sometimes we do gotta change. Sometimes we do gotta also look back at what came before and kind of take that as a learning lesson, and not try to remake it for, just content. You know what I mean? That's what all I have to say about it. I mean, just saying, give me something original, and if not, I'll go back to watching this right here, because this stuff right here, physical media, it's awesome. There's so many great releases, so many movies, so much originality and story and character and richness that can be found. Just go back if you need to, because it doesn't look like we're going to go forward with originality and fun, entertainment. That's just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section down below. Am I wrong? Or do you guys want to see remakes and reboots of other stuff? Let me know. Let me know in this comment section down below. And by all means, I want you guys to know I would never run you off if you have a different opinion from me, or if you want this remade, or if you want this rebooted, because we're all different. We all have our own set of beliefs. We all have our own set of enjoyment. We all have our own thoughts on what we like and what's entertaining. And let's just talk about it. Let's not hate each other about it. Let's not turn against each other because we have a difference of opinion. Let's understand. And let's find a ground to get to that original, creative, fun entertainment. Like I said, leave me some comments, and if you liked what you saw, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I would truly appreciate that. Hit that like button, share the video out for everybody to see. I thank you guys for watching, and wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Godspeed.